Each party will now have the opportunity to ask the other two parties one question each, addressing issues based on their platforms.
Our question is, at a time when we're facing a $31 million deficit or shortfall and facing enrollment freezes and hiring freezes, how do you as SGA leaders plan to recruit diverse tenure-track professors, faculty, and administrators?
The reason that we feel that this is a very important issue on campus is because right now our tenure-track faculty, administration, and professors do not reflect our student body. Our student body actually has a very similar representation to that of the state of Florida, and we feel that right now, although there may be many minorities on campus who are teaching, many of them are TAs. They're not tenure-tracked. They're not here. They're not salary paid. We feel that this would be accomplished by making sure that we secure a student's voice on the selection committees.
And I cite President T.K. Weatherall's Pathways to Excellence initiative. And basically, Pathways to Excellence initiative is not being affected by the budget cuts. It's specifically cited in his workings here. It's going to continue. And if you talk to top-level administrators, it is at the top of their agenda to continue to recruit diverse students, faculty, and staff.
So members of the candidates for the Insight Party, you say that history is one of your greatest things that sets you apart. How do you plan to improve things that have been stated that may have been problems on campus so that we continue to go forward, as you stated before?
Can you repeat that? Can you clear it up a little bit?
Okay, sorry. No problem. You said that history was a great thing that sets your party apart, and I guess tradition and ways that you have to do that. So in what ways do you plan to change in order to solve any problems that may be shown by it?
As we did state, history we believe is one of our greatest strengths, and with that, students are here for a period of time. Hopefully 4 years for most, 5 for some. I'll be one of those 5, hopefully. But people come and go. Our party has stayed true to its foundations: diversity, equality, accountability. We have continued to stay strong because we're preparing leaders throughout their time within Insight. And yes, there's going to be some ups and some downs with every organization on campus. I think that what sets us apart is the loyalty that our members have within our organization, and we work together to do what we believe is best for the student body.
Okay, our question for the Torch candidates. What was the catalyst for the conception of the Torch Party? And if I may, it's kind of multifaceted. You clearly advocate change. Can you elaborate as to what changes you intend to make?
A group of students last fall got together and realized that it was important that we provide options for students, that we have an amazing potential on this campus that we're not meeting, we're not reaching our full potential to really work towards change on campus. And so a group of students got together and decided it was time to start a new group. And we started off, honestly, as a political party. And the thought was that we would run candidates. And then we started to look at all the issues that are affected on this campus and all the issues, and realized that there's way more than just student government that we can be working towards improving on and changing. And so we decided that we were going to be more than a political party. We're going to be a campus organization based on 6 values of create a well-balanced Seminole community. And the second part of your question was?
Any specific changes you intend to make?
Well, I hate to continue on this, but the We Hear You campaign and Blaze, I mean, these are direct initiatives that are going out, reaching out to the students like never been done before. And that's the biggest change that we would like to initiate once we are installed in office. And in the past, it just hasn't been done to its full potential. So that's the biggest change, is reaching out to the student body, reaching out to all the people sitting in here and everyone who isn't here through various different methods that we've explained previously.
Under your Passing the Torch section of your platform, we were curious as to why it seems, and you can correct us, that you all are choosing to duplicate efforts rather than investing your interest into activities that are already occurring on campus and are already established. Just some examples that we saw was with the Seminole Creed, we felt that that was being done with the True Seminole campaign. The programs for freshmen, we felt that that was being done through FYE. With the Knowles initiative, we felt that that was being done through CROP, and the MIMS initiative right now with Legacy, it's already been established. And we were just curious as to why, instead of investing your interest into things that are already created, you were choosing to start your own.
Cool. Well, the NIMS initiative within Legacy is an initiative for Legacy. Develop Project No is an initiative for student government. Because of that, this is a process that Ryan's been working on for the last year and a half. If I'm mistaken, NIMS was just adopted by Legacy this semester. Because this is a project that's been worked on for the last year and a half by my vice president candidate here, we felt that it would be necessary to adopt that process within student government to give our student government leaders and leaders on campus and students on campus the opportunity to go to Leon High School and mentor 9th and 12th grade students. On top of that, you mentioned facilitate programs to make an easy transition for incoming freshmen, which is done through FYE. You're right, it is done through FYE. However, FYE is only done in the fall. Where's the programming throughout the spring semester? There isn't any. Because of that, we wanted to find a way to bring about programming through that. Also, not every freshman on campus takes FYE. So because of that, we feel that we can initiate programs that each student on our campus, freshman, sophomore, junior, or senior, can take part of to develop with each other, to learn from each other, and build relationships with each other. My question is for the vice president candidate. As a freshman, how do you plan to take on the role as one of the second top role on our campus for a student leader on campus?
It's a very good question. I asked myself that, honestly, looking when I was asked to be a part of this party and I was invited to be on the slate in this position. I considered it very carefully before I took the responsibility. Because even though we are candidates, a candidate holds the potential of being that office. And it's not something to be taken lightly. And I understand and appreciate how you could wonder, well, she's just a freshman. What does she know? What can she do? But it's true that holding an office and participating is the best way to gain knowledge and the best way to become a part of my school. And that is what I want. I want to become a part of Florida State. And what better time than now? Why not now? I mean, I'm up here with you, aren't I? I think maybe I don't have as much experience or knowledge, but I think that I have potential, and I think that I should be given a chance. So.
Our question for the American Party is, since you are a fairly new party, how are you planning to accomplish your goals without the lack of relations with administrators and faculty?
As students, I believe we already have a strong connection with administration, and I have never walked up to an administrator or a teacher or a faculty member and had a question and not had them answered it. All of our professors on campus are very approachable and willing to listen. In my own experience, any professor that has ever had to schedule meeting time, they're more than open to. I think they're here to help. They're here to teach. That's what they're here to do. So,
like Crystal said, I think that as students, we are what run this university. The administration is in place to help facilitate the running of the university, but we are Florida State, and they're working for us because we pay them. So I think that they have to listen to us if they want to get paid.